Welcome to the most exciting coin discovery of your life. Today, we're diving into the mysterious and ultra-rare bicentennial coins, an ordinary-looking coin with the power to make you a millionaire overnight. If you've got this hidden gem in your pocket, your entire future could change in an instant. Let's unlock the secrets behind this legendary piece of treasure first up. In the world of coin collecting, few stories stir the imagination like that of the 1970 D Washington quarter. At first glance, it seems like any other pocket change, a coin easily overlooked, tossed into a jar, or spent without a second thought. But hidden within the ordinary lies a spectacular secret. A small number of these 1970 D quarters were struck, over a 1941 Canadian quarter, creating an astonishing minting error that collectors consider a holy grail. Owning one isn't just about collecting, it's about holding a piece of numismatic mystery and unimaginable value. What makes this coin so incredibly rare and valuable is the jaw-dropping mint error. Remnants of the original 1941 Canadian coin, underneath the Washington design, are still visible under magnification. This type of double strike over a foreign coin is not just rare, it's virtually unheard of in modern US coinage. For collectors, such a flaw isn't a defect. It's a masterpiece of unintentional art. And when that masterpiece is coupled with the trusted Denver D mint mark, it becomes a treasure chest of potential wealth. Unlike other rare coins that take decades to appreciate in value, the 1970 D Washington quarter skyrocketed in desirability almost immediately after its discovery. The mystique, the story, and the error all combine to create a coin that's not merely valuable. It's mythical. At auction, one of these error coins has fetched tens of thousands of dollars, and experts agree that the right coin in pristine condition could easily reach well into the $1 million range. It's no exaggeration to say that finding one could make you a millionaire overnight. Collectors dream of this coin not just for its rarity, but for the sense of history it holds. Think of it. A US quarter minted in 1970, bearing the subtle ghost of a foreign currency from nearly 3 decades earlier, struck at one of the nation's official mints. It's a blend of two countries, 2 time periods, and a mistake so perfectly executed that it turned into a phenomenon. This coin defies logic. It shouldn't exist, yet it does. And because of that, it's priceless to the right buyer. If you have a 1970 D quarter in your collection, don't spend it, don't trade it, and above all, don't underestimate it. Examine it carefully. Look for signs of doubled design, traces of other markings beneath the surface, especially near the edges. Use a magnifying glass or loupe. If there's a hint of a second design, especially any text or imagery from a Canadian coin, you might be holding the key to a financial miracle. This is not just a coin, it's a doorway to fortune. The allure of the 1970 D error quarter is magnetic. It's not just about money, it's about the story, the impossible odds, the drama of discovery. You could have this coin sitting unnoticed, in your drawer, in an old coin collection inherited from a family member, or mixed in a roll of quarters picked up from the bank. The very idea that something so small could be so powerful is what electrifies collectors and investors alike. It's modern-day treasure hunting at its finest. Imagine the moment of realization. You're flipping through coins, and suddenly you notice something off. Your hands tremble, your heart pounds. You compare it with pictures, then rush to have it authenticated. Days later, you're sitting in a high-end auction room, or on the phone with a private buyer, watching your fortune unfold. That's the fantasy, and for some, it has already become reality. These aren't just dreams, they are documented stories. And you could be next. So if you come across a 1970 D Washington quarter, treat it like the treasure it could be. Have it evaluated by a professional grader. Guard it. Preserve it. Because in a world filled with uncertainty, this one tiny piece of metal might be your golden ticket. It's more than money. It's legacy. It's history. And it's a rare chance at unimaginable wealth. A small disc of copper and nickel forged by error, now holding the power to rewrite your destiny. Don't let it slip away. Second deep. Within the everyday flow of pocket change, a coin exists that could flip your world upside down in a heartbeat. The 1980 D Washington quarter. Minted in Denver and released without fanfare, this seemingly ordinary coin hides an extraordinary secret that could turn its holder into a millionaire overnight. It isn't just metal. It's a financial lightning bolt disguised as everyday currency. If you're lucky enough to hold the right 1980D quarter, you're not holding 25 cents. You're holding a fortune. Now, what makes this coin such a phenomenal anomaly? It's not just age or scarcity. It's a combination of high-grade preservation, minting quirks, and a legacy of elusive errors. A tiny fraction of 1980D quarters possess rare and mysterious mistakes, extreme doubling, off-center strikes, or highly unique die breaks that were never supposed to leave the US Mint. These errors turn a regular coin into a legendary one. To seasoned collectors, they're not errors. They're miracles in metal. Some of the most mind-blowing finds are quarters with dramatic double dies, where George Washington's profile looks slightly echoed, or inscriptions like Liberty and In God We Trust appear layered, thickened, or shadowed. Others display severe misalignments, giving the coin a lopsided, one-of-a-kind appearance. In the rarest cases, a 1980D quarter might even be struck on the wrong planche, like a foreign coin blank, multiplying its value by hundreds of thousands of dollars. These are the coins that auctioneers fight over and collectors dream about. Imagine the magnitude of owning a coin that unknowingly slipped through the cracks of minting perfection and emerged as a hidden gem. These are not just collectibles, they are prized artifacts. At auction, verified mint error 1980D quarters have shocked the world, selling for eye-watering sums. In exceptional conditions, especially graded as MS67 or higher, they reach values that no one ever expected from a modern coin. One pristine specimen with the right error could crack $1 million price tag. What truly lights a fire under the legend of the 1980D quarter is the possibility that hundreds, maybe thousands, still circulate undetected. That's right, your next handful of change, that dusty piggy bank, or an old coin roll from the bank, might contain one. The idea that such power could sit unnoticed in an old jar or dresser drawer is both thrilling and haunting. It's modern treasure in disguise, waiting for someone curious and sharp-eyed enough to claim it. Every coin collector knows that fortune favors the prepared. If you possess a 1980D quarter, examine it under a strong light and magnifier. Look for signs of doubling, off-centered design, unusual thickness, or even strange weight or coloration. These are the early whispers of wealth. Don't rush to spend it. Don't throw it into circulation. This could be your one-in-a-billion moment. Every collector hopes for that life-changing discovery. And for you, this could be it. Imagine getting a 1980D quarter appraised and discovering that it's worth not hundreds or thousands, but millions. The calls begin. Auction houses, private collectors, high-stakes buyers from across the globe. You walk into a showroom a regular person and walk out with a check that rewrites your life. This is no fantasy. It's a real possibility. The coin world is filled with these rags-to-riches stories, and the 1980D quarter is a silent contender just waiting to explode. So if you have a 1980D Washington quarter, treat it like a hidden relic. Shield it, inspect it, and have it professionally graded. What looks like loose change could be a vault of wealth cloaked in copper and nickel. Remember, not every third hidden in plain sight, among jingling change and dusty drawers, lies a coin so deceptively ordinary that its true value can only be seen by those who look closer. The 1990p Washington quarter. Minted in Philadelphia, marked with the humble P, this coin might just be your ticket to unimaginable fortune. For the lucky few who hold a rare error version or an ultra-high-grade specimen, this quarter isn't worth 25 cents. It could be worth millions. This is not just currency. This is destiny disguised as metal. At first glance, the 1990p quarter appears common, almost forgettable. But certain rare versions of this coin have catapulted in value due to their extraordinary minting mistakes. From dramatic double-die errors to off-metal strikes and even unintentional planche mismatches, these rare anomalies have turned this humble quarter into a coveted grail for elite collectors. If yours carries one of these invisible signatures, you could be sitting on a jackpot most people wouldn't recognize even if it were tossed in their hand. What elevates this coin from collector's item to life-changer is the rare combination of mint error and pristine condition. In coin grading terms, a flawless 1990p quarter graded MS68 or higher is a unicorn, nearly impossible to find. Throw in a dramatic mint error, like a coin struck on a foreign planche, or one with a strong, double-die reverse, and suddenly this everyday coin enters a stratosphere of value reserved only for the truly legendary. These are the coins that transform lives, not just collections. Why is the 1990p quarter particularly significant? Because the Philadelphia Mint produced these coins by the hundreds of millions. But that's where the magic lies. Among this ocean of uniformity, only a handful escape the mint with breathtaking errors. These are the needles in the haystack. The idea that a simple quarter you received in change from a soda machine could secretly be worth 7 figures isn't just thrilling, it's real. And the best part? You don't need to be a collector to get lucky. Consider the adrenaline rush of discovering your quarter has features like a misaligned die, a double rim, ghost lettering, or even a completely wrong metallic composition. These are red flags to treasure hunters, signals that you've struck gold. In the rarest instances, 1990p quarters have even been struck on experimental or transitional planches. The sort of mistake that creates a coin so valuable, it's immediately whisked off to private collections, never to be seen again. These coins aren't just found, they're hunted. If you've stumbled upon a 1990p quarter, don't dismiss it. Treat it like a gem in the rough. Place it under a strong magnifying glass. Study every letter, every line, every detail. Look for doubled inscriptions like Liberty or $quarter or strange textures and weights. And if you find something odd, don't hesitate. Have it professionally authenticated and graded. Because one verified coin could launch you from ordinary life to the top tier of wealth overnight. You're not holding a coin, you're holding potential legacy. Stories already circulate of mystery, 1990p quarters being sold quietly in high-end collector circles for astronomical prices. These transactions often happen behind closed doors, silent, secretive, and life-changing. For those in the know, the right coin can rival the value of luxury homes, exotic cars, or even small businesses. And the most incredible part? That power, that wealth, could be resting in a cup holder, a desk drawer, or the bottom of a forgotten coin jar, waiting for the right eyes to see it. So don't underestimate the coin in your palm. The 1990p Washington quarter might just be the treasure of a lifetime wrapped in copper and nickel. It's a symbol of possibility, an unassuming artifact with the power to reshape your entire future. Guard it, respect it, investigate it. Because this one small piece of metal might not only make you a millionaire, but could also become a story passed down through generations. Sometimes fate doesn't knock, it jingles, and your fortune might already be in your hand.